Hey, Danilo. First off, welcome to DC.
Thank you.
I'm curious for you, just what has been the rehab process like to get to where you are today?
Long process, 13 months. So I'm just excited and ready to play some basketball.
Obviously, Gafford had the unfortunate injury earlier. I guess, do you feel comfortable playing, big man center, a lot of minutes?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Whatever needs to be done on the court, whatever position I need to play. Like I said, I just want to play basketball, so any position is good.
Just what has it been like getting to know your teammates the past few weeks?
It's great, especially every time there was a new chapter in my career is always exciting for many aspects, especially like you said, getting to know your new teammates. I played with some of my teammates, so I know some of them already, but it's exciting, a lot of excitement.
Hey, Danilo. As you come to a new team as a veteran that's already very deep at the forward room and the big man room, what do you think you can do to stand out and make your mark on this roster?
Play more in the 5 position, and still help the fours, with my experience. But in terms of minutes on the court, probably more minutes at the 5.
And what have you learned from the young guys on the team, guys you haven't played with before, like Corey, Denny, and 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗪, all those guys? What have you learned about them?
I think it's still early, so we still got we need some time to get to know each other, especially by playing on the court. We've been working out, but the more games we play together, the better we're gonna be as far as chemistry. But of course, like I said, there is a lot of excitement for everybody, even for the guys that have been here for a couple of years, and so. I'm excited to play with them in my career, and especially in the last few years, to play with young groups and young guys and help them out in the process. And so that's another exciting part of this journey.
Hi, Danilo. You mentioned you had the Boston game circled on your calendar. Can you explain, the want to show out against your former team this year?
I think it's always great to play at the Garden. It's a great atmosphere. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it as a basketball player for them, and so I'm just excited to go there and have and win some games over there. I think it's just an exciting gym where to play.
Lastly, what was your reaction to getting traded to the Wizards? Obviously, there was a trade before that fell through. Did you expect to get traded to the Wizards, and were you excited to get traded here?
I didn't expect it because on a Friday I had a meeting with the team, and on Tuesday they traded me. So, but it's nothing new to me. It's part of the business, part of the NBA. I'm used to it now. So sometimes it's for the better, and every time there is a chance to have a new chapter and start a new season, like I said, it's always exciting. To answer your question again, I didn't know, but I'm excited, especially like I said, after not playing basketball for 13 months and not doing what I love to do every day. It's tough. I've been through it, unfortunately, already. But I'm still excited, and so I'm ready to go.
Hello, and welcome to DC over here.
Thank you.
You are joining an organization that's a new city and a new team for you, but you've got a history with basically the entire new front office, Wes Unseld Jr., a bunch of his assistants.
That means that I'm old.
How does that help the transition for you and the familiarity?
It helps a lot. Honestly, it helps a lot, and it's amazing to see how many people that I work with already, from top to bottom. So that's another exciting thing, and like you said, it makes everything easier. And the guys that been making it easy for me, and so I'm very thankful for them and the things that they've been doing for me during the summer. Since the trade, they've been amazing. And so, I can thank from Mike to Will to Travis to everybody.
And maybe you've told this story before, but what's the backstory to your jersey number?
Well, first of all, I'm now happy to see my jersey with number 88. Danny Avdia knows it very well. I told him the very first day in August that I got to the gym. So he knows that. You know, it's kind of crazy to see myself with a different number after 16 years in the league and 3 years as a pro overseas. That makes it 19 years with number 8. Of course, all of you guys know the reason behind it is because I was born 88. But having said all that, you know, I remember when I first came to the league, I think Nate Robinson, he wanted number 8. But you know, the rookie is coming in, which I was the rookie, and I wanted number 8, and I'm sure that Nate was not happy. But you know, of course, Danny's not a rookie, but it's you know, it's like I said, it's a new chapter, and I'm excited, and this is the story behind the number. And I'm gonna tell Danny every day that I'm not happy, so you're gonna hear from me every single day.
How do you like the city of DC so far? How's it been treating you?
Oh, amazing, amazing. Of course, you know, when you play DC here, you come here as an opponent, you don't get the chance to see the city that much. So I know the part of the city that I know the most is Georgetown, because we stay there with the hotel, so I know that area very well. But there are very nice areas all around the city. So I like it a lot. And I'm a guy that likes to explore and get to know the city, walk around, love to walk around. Got my bikes and stuff, so I really like it.
Hi, Danilo. Hey. What has been the biggest thing that you've learned over the last 13 months during this rehab process? You mentioned a couple times a new chapter. What have you learned, not just about yourself, but yourself as a player and as a human during this process?
As a player, that I still got it, and as a and also, like I said, as a person, it just makes you stronger mentally. It's such a tough mental process to get through it, especially at my age, and especially in my case, I've done it already a couple of times, another time on my knees. So you gotta have something more. You gotta be stronger than the average. You gotta have something more that pushes you every single day, because like I said, it's such a long process. And so that's what I found out about myself.
And a quick follow-up, what do you want to prove to yourself coming back from this in, as you mentioned, you're 19 as a pro?
That I can still help the team winning games, and I can still be helpful for franchise and for the team. That's the main goal, especially one of the motivations that I got, the older you get, is that, and the league has got so much younger, that I want to prove to everybody. I know that I don't have to prove to myself, but to everybody, that I can still hang out with these young guys. Thank you guys.